It's Bleej from Outdoors Adventures again. Today we're gonna try to make something really neat. I'm saying try it. I'm not guarantee anything because it's actually, as it's simple it looks, it's actually very difficult. And what we're gonna try to do is a handrail fire. I'm actually at the beach right now. Beach of the mighty Lake Ontario, and I just tried to pick up a few things that I could find on the beach here. Actually, there is a lot of stuff you can find on the beach. It's almost like a hardware store, and we're gonna try to make a handrail fire. I'm gonna do this in the real time, actually time required without any stoppages, and I think I can start before we start anything. You have to prepare yourself. Just want to let you know that for handrail fire, you need nearly perfect conditions. It's been raining last few days, and the way it looks right now, it's just about to rain again. So though everything that you find is not exactly dry, which is gonna make my life very miserable, and I might not be successful at all. I'm just gonna try it, and if it fails, well, this is the nature of the beast. This is what's happening often. You fail often, and you're not successful. But let's give it a shot. And before you do anything, you have to find main components. I found here on the beach this fluffy grass, so you're gonna need a tinder bundle. This is where you're gonna put your, if you get any coals, you're gonna put it in to make a fire. There's a lot of wood around here. Like I said, it's not exactly dry, but we'll try it. Some old piece of wood, and you're also gonna need spindle. Now for the spindle, for the handrail, you try to find something that is as straight as possible, and I'm not gonna specify names what kind of wood you need. Actually, this is you need some kind of type of the flower plant. So what I mean by that is it's hard from outside, and from inside it's kind of spongy. It's very spongy, and this is gonna help you to make your coals and ignite the fire. And we're trying to have this like a finger thickness, pinky finger thickness, not too big, not too small. You want to make sure from the top you're using smaller end on the top and the bigger end at the bottom, wider rather. Why? Because this way you're gonna get more RPM. If you're turning on the smaller end, automatically on the bottom you're gonna get more RPM, which is exactly what you want. This is gonna give you more friction, and likelihood of you making fire, it's gonna be greater chance that you're gonna make a fire. So let's give it a shot. So I'm gonna try to kind of this piece of wood is feels a little bit wet. I don't like it. Anyway, it's about finger thickness. That's what you want. We're gonna. It's not too hard. It's good. So we're gonna try to make one side flat, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna make well, it's almost like we're drilling with a knife away from the edge. I'm gonna show you that in a second. So this is gonna be your initial starting point for the spindle. So you're gonna make something like this, all right? And what I like to do. Lots of mosquitoes, lots of flies here, exactly the way I like it, to make life miserable like you would have in a real survival situation. So I like to use this stuff around me. You'll probably see in a lot of videos where actually people trying to hold this with a foot or some other way. I like to use what's around me. So there is a big piece of log and another log. I'm just gonna use it on the top, something like this, and this is gonna set up. So I'm gonna use weight from this, and I am going to let's try to make initial startup. So I'm gonna go right to the top and slowly start drilling. I'm just trying to make just a starting point for now, nothing more than that. Okay, so I seen a little bit smoke now, so I'm gonna leave this alone for now. Gonna take this piece out, and this is your initial startup. So now we're gonna cut a pizza slice shape. I'm gonna show you that in a second too. This will allow all these coals to come out, collect on one spot. They're gonna be coming out of this hole through this groove, and hopefully we're gonna be successful. It is also gonna allow some air to get in, because don't forget, it will not combust without air. It will smoke, but nothing more than that. So I'm gonna cut this. If you don't have a knife, you can do all these things with some kind of piece of limestone. Not this time around. It will take more time, but everything is possible. Limestone, if broken correctly, it will be sharp as a knife almost. I think this is pretty good. So we're gonna cut the notch all the way. Pizza slice shape. This knife, we don't need it anymore. I'm gonna use leaf. This leaf. So I'm gonna put this back on the log behind me, like this. Underneath I'm gonna put leaf, like this. It's gonna sit underneath, and I'm gonna collect all these coals on the leaf, which again, if I'm successful, I'm gonna transfer this to my Tinderbolt and try to ignite the fire. Okay. So far so good. I think I might go on this side actually. So I'm gonna reposition my video like this. I found that it might be easier from this side. Don't ask me why, but anyway, so let's give it a try. This is not easy. This is very difficult. It will test you to your very core. I think the main component, the primary component of you being successful is not only finding great wood. You actually have to believe that you can do it. If you don't believe, you're not going to be successful. Believe, there is a saying actually, believe or hoping, it's an unexplained phenomenon that actually works. So you really have to believe it. When I was doing this years and years ago, I didn't make fire in a long time, a few years for sure, this way. But you know, I failed many times. I failed over and over and over again, and I never quit until I finally succeed. Incredible feeling. I don't know anybody in my life, my entire life, who is actually capable of doing something like this. So it's you know, it's something that tells a story about you, who you are, and you know, let's try it. Probably less talking now. I'll probably get fatigue in my arms, and let's start slowly. Okay. So actually, I'm not gonna go too fast. I'm just gonna try to warm up the board for now. Allow all this water, moist, to evaporate, and you know, no panic, just slowly. I deliberately chose longer spindle so I can actually turn this spindle for a longer time without stopping. Because don't forget, every time you stop, you're losing the heat. There is no smoke yet. Once you start seeing smoke, then you can slowly increase the pressure and speed up. I can actually smell right now. There is no smoke, but I can smell it. Oh. Oh no. Just yeah, I'm gonna make this a little bit shorter. You see how easy it is to fail? Fail again. Try to use sand a little bit. Not easy, believe me. My hands are slipping and I'm losing my grip. Okay, so I fail completely again. No luck. As you're going deeper, it's actually more and more harder. Spindle is kind of sticking in, so you cannot turn it. So what I'm gonna try to do, make a little bit more clearance. I'm gonna show you in a minute. More clearance, so this is gonna be less rubbing on the wood. Okay, let's try it again. Nope. Okay, let's try it again. Nope, it's not good. Good to know. Sometimes you try crazy things and they actually work. I'm gonna try the smaller handle and have to do the same thing again. And this is the reality, you know. Don't think you're gonna get out in the nature and you're just gonna make a fire because you feel like it. No way. It's more, much more difficult than that. Okay. The other side seems like there's a little bit more sponge in the center. So I'm gonna try it again. Still no success. And the thing about it is you get more and more fatigue, not tired. So nothing. Let's try it again. think it is smoking a little bit. Oh my God. I have to stop for the washroom. I'm actually very tired. I would like to. It is very, very small. You just have to be patient and leave it. Gonna this is now probably a couple of minutes now. Bring this closer. It's a couple of minutes now. It's slowly smoking. I'm gonna try not to lose this. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna leave it like this. To do its own job. Gonna make sure my Tyndall bundle is ready. You're trying to grow this a little bit bigger with all these filings. Okay, now it's gonna burn through the leaf. I'm just gonna put everything on. And I just lost the whole thing. Can you believe it? It was not big enough. It's windy, and it burned through the leaf, and I got nothing. So this is just demonstration how difficult it is to make a fire. Maybe probably some other time. So I'm too tired to do this again. I hope you guys enjoy my video. This is reality, how difficult is this. The main thing is we did get coals. That's the primary component. If I just waited a little bit longer and to make this coals bigger, it would be no problem. It is what it is. This is the reality. We'll try it next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please subscribe.